Hi, I'm Jill with Copycat Crafts by Jill, and I'm back. I know it's been a hot minute, but I'm back now and ready to have a little fun. I don't normally do videos like this. It's kind of an experiment and a play. So instead of actually crafting, this is what I've been, well, this is what I just did yesterday. I was playing with my stamps. With what, you may ask, or not ask? Well, at the Dollar Tree, I bought the athletics tape and paper tape. Thought I'd really like the paper tape, and I really do. But I ended up really liking the athletics tape. $1.25 a piece. You get 8 yards of this fabric tape, and you get 10 yards of the paper tape. And I stamped on it and made my own, well, in this case, fabric tape like Tim Holtz. And this is actually 1.5 inches wide. So I can cut it in half or cut strips off because it's that wide. This one is 1 inch wide. The paper tape is 1 inch wide. And let me just show you what I did. I will show one at a time because I stamped them the same. This is the paper tape, and I'm going to move the stamps out of the way. We'll get to them. And this is the paper tape. Now I just got out my stamps and stamped all over it. It was really just to play with my stamps day, and I think you can see it okay. I think it came out really cool. I used my black StazOn this, and it's really just about dead, gone. It doesn't want to, it's not crystal clear and black like it used to be, but good enough to have a play with, and I will have to get another StazOn. Anyway, let me see if I get a piece of white. Of course, there's never white around when you want it. Of course, a file folder is always handy. I don't know if that helps, but anyway, it peels off the parchment. This is just parchment paper from the Dollar Tree, and I just put a strip down and stamped on it. I did stamp first, and then I thought, well, I wanted it a little bit more grungy, and I took, I think it was the coffee and my dauber, and then I put the coffee tan all over it, well, coffee color. But at the same time, I did the fabric tape. That's why the stamping is the same. I had all the same stamps, and I accidentally folded a piece under. Don't do that because it's next to impossible to unfold. However, this again is on the parchment paper. Pulls off pretty easy, and I think whoop, I'll just throw it around. I think it came out really cool, really neat. I was really happy with it. But again, I stamped first and then put on the color. So I thought the next ones I make, I'm going to color first and then stamp on it. So I got some prepared. This is what it looks like when you first just put it on your parchment. So then I put some on parchment and I colored it. This one was colored with a different color. This one, I believe I used the darker ground espresso, but I really like the coffee. I think I really end up liking the coffee. As long as it's waterproof, I guess, the ink you're going to use. As long as it's waterproof and permanent, I think it would be good for this. Then this piece is from my my inking mat, when I ink, gets ink on it, then I just put a couple drops of water, smeared it around my fingers, and then I dabbled it in just like that. So this one's a tiny bit damp. I want to wait till it dries before I try to use it, but I actually like that too. But I like that. This is the one we're going to play with. I'm going to take my and this way, if you can really customize the tape, the look or the theme of your tape. You can really make your own postal themes or flowery ones. And I know Tim Holtz has, I have some. It is this, and it's really cool, and I really love it. It is on the expensive side, and I can't really customize it. I mean, this is perfect, but I can't make this, so we're gonna make what we can. And what I did find is this is a piece of the material tape right here. And I did find, not that you'd want to, but I can even gently pull it off, like washi tape, and that's the material tape. Anyway, I really like that. I really, really like that. But for me, if I had to buy all the different themes we would use for junk journaling and things, it would cost a small fortune. Worth it, but still. And I think making it can be pretty fun. So I wanted to make perhaps some that are a little bit more, what would you call it, ledgery, receipty. I believe that's a real word, so just saying. And most of my inks now, they're all the same age, and they're all the same, I don't know what you would want to, they're getting dry, but we're gonna do the best we can. I only have one StazOn. It's black. I really do need to get another one because I actually really like StazOn. I know a lot of people don't like the smell. There's a definite smell to it. I don't find it offensive, so that's just me, but I just don't. And these cases, I am just loving these cases. I can get out all my stamps and just open them and lay them around me, and I can pull off the stamps I want to use, put it right back on. I'm not fiddling and futzing with the plastic envelopes and the plastic on top of the stamps and behind the stamps. I just open them and pull them off. I mean, I absolutely love it. Well worth the price. Okay, so enough commercial stuff. All right, because I am not affiliate. I don't make anything off of any of that. Okay, let's see if we can get my black stamp to work, because I do have an archival black that's even worse. So and I was hesitating to even wait till I got a new black to even do this, but okay, I just want to hold it down just a second, really let the ink transfer because it's very dry. But when you're making your own, I'm gonna do again just sort of willy-nilly. I did have here, this is my piece of paper that if I want to stamp more like this, I'm not stamping on the other piece. So I can get something like that. Just stamp on this, put my stamp back, Easy, easy. Let me get this one. I don't know which way is up, and it doesn't necessarily matter. Nope, I had it right the first time. Okay. I'm getting such a weird shadow here of darkness, but okay. Just willy-nilly. I'm not worried about things I can't see. I'm going to do this and this. Oh, and I think I did. Did I? No, maybe not. No, not too bad. Okay. I definitely want to get some color down. So now that I got like the base of the black stamping, I want to put some color. I like to do some color with something perhaps round. Let's see. I think I have this. I don't know if this 15 cent might be a little too bold, but let's try this round one. And I love to do the pop of red, but I do that with everything, so I have to be careful. Let's get this over here. I don't want to do too much. Where do I not have it? Maybe right there. Yep, I'm just trying to turn it and just do it. If you cut your strips apart so that you don't have to worry about the strip next to the strip, because I'm going to cut them apart anyway, so I don't know why I didn't just cut it apart. All right. I think I'll just do one more little corner over here. There. Trying to dry. Why are they too wet when you don't want them wet? That wet. Okay, that's enough of that red. What else we got? I'd like to do a little bit of blue. Whoop, I'm going to get out all my colors here. Put the black away for now. It's dry enough. I have my blue. Let's see what shows up with the blue. Let's see it. Oh, yeah, like that. I like that. I'm going to come over here. Oop. Going to come like that and do this. Yep. Yeah, I like that soft blue there. I think I want to get a little bit down here. Yep. Maybe a hair here. Yep. Wish my black wood was working a little bit better, because oh, it goes over here. Because I think I would like to do something a little bit bolder, but the 15 is probably a little too much boldness. Something in this one. Yes, my used very well. Let's try this, and all right, we'll give it one more try here with the stays on. Just see. Okay, so this is black, so it's just, yeah, a little better, a little bolder. Don't want it everywhere. I just want a little bit of bolder statement and to stick out, stand out. Where should I cover? Again, you really want to give that ink a little time to transfer. Do one more halfway down here somewhere. Just a little half off, half on, like that. So it just gives it a little bit to pop. And what I like about this is, I'm gonna cut this off. I don't know, I left them together really. Okay, so what I like about this is you don't have to peel and try to cut pieces off. You just cut your piece off. Just cut it off. Okay, so now you have your piece of fabric right on the parchment that you can peel off. So you're not trying to peel it off, cut, and then keep cutting, because it does stick to the scissors. But you leave the paper on. It's much easier to do the parchment paper. It's much easier to handle. But I think that came out pretty cool. And can you imagine if you have a good stamp set? If and you do a flowery one and whatever your theme is. I'd love to do a postal one. I just don't have postal stamps now that I think about it. Huh. Oh well. Back to Amazon, I guess. Anyway, this one. So, oh, I was going to use that one, but we'll get its own. And let's see. I don't mind I don't even know what you would call this theme, Tim Holtz theme. I don't know. But I don't mind doing most of my tapes in that theme. That's what I use anyway. So let's try a big. This may be a mistake, but we're gonna give it a go anyway. Just see. This one I really want to try and get as much of the ink off the stamp and on. And push this one down a little. Like that. That's enough of those. Okay, what else do I want? I have those cool numbers, but I end up really loving all the stamps so much that I get almost overwhelmed with, oh, what all cool things could I find? All right, I want to do something. I'm going to do this one in the red, and now I have to remember the red is apparently fairly juicy, and I really would just rather not have it go half on, half off. Okay, sideways. Always pointing towards the 4, and I am absolutely fine with you know, fading and misprints. I don't care. Probably the more the better. I don't mind that at all. Let's do a big number. Okay, let's close this. Get my black back out. Whoop. Not that that matters, right? That. Do we want another one? Wouldn't have to put have to put 2 on there, but we're gonna like that. Yep, just pick whatever stamps tickle you that day, and let's do something round, but let's do it in black since I don't. Let's see. Go. Little bits. Just keep building, grabbing and building, grabbing and building. Oh, that one says letter. All right, maybe I'll do that in blue, green. Let's do it in green. Very seldom use green, so let's see how that comes out. Okay. Yep, gonna go right over stuff. That's how we roll, right over it. Boom. Boom. We're gonna not overthink it, right? That's our whole thing. Don't overthink. Just slam it down. If I start overthinking, next thing you know, I get nothing done. Alright, let's look for number. What do we got? We got green. Okay, we're not going to do blue because we did the green, so let's go back to black. I wish it was a little bit more bolder, but we'll work with what we have. Yeah. Maybe I should get out my maybe I will. Although I think this one's as bad. Which is, I think this one's as bad. So we will see. Let's do a Department 77. Let's see. Oh, maybe it's a little better. Yep. At least for this, it's a little better. There. Maybe over here. Just 77. Yep. You just keep building. It's actually fun. And it's more fun when your stamps are good. I mean, when your inks are good, then it's real fun. You might be able to hear my throat still a little on the fritz, but I'm gonna work with it. Yep, I think that's pretty cute. Do a little boop right there. Okay, I lost my spot of where, honestly, was that red? No, that was black. Okay, let's put the stays on away. This one's basically no good at this point. It's been demoted it. Yep. That one I might have skipped a little bit. Sometimes I go to put them down and I kind of shimmy a little. Okay. I don't know. Probably should have. Oh, I did. Probably should have did the hands in this black. What else do we have? Can we do something round in a little red? Let's do it. Let's do it. Who's going to tell us no, right? And we're not going to worry about... Perfect. Just a little pop of color. Boop, boop. Perfect. Oh, perfect. So you can fill it up as much as you want. You can keep overlaying as much as you want. What does this one say? Type slide. I don't think that's nuts. No. That's a no. The stars. Let's do the stars. Oop, okay. That is where it is. Let's do the stars. Getting really a glare. I hope yous aren't getting the kind of glare, because that is annoying. What else can we fit? A 1 star. 1 star. That's maybe right up here. A 1 star. A 1 star. There we go. Star. So you can just keep, okay, where did I get this? You can just keep layering and layering. Have as much fun as you want with it. Set one stamp over another stamp. Whoops, I do. Okay. I got out a ticket one that I have, because I really wanted to do one of the ones with these tickets. I've never even used them. Well, this one maybe. So I thought I'd do a ticket one. So we're just going to let that be that and let it dry for... Alright, I'm just going to show you the ground espresso I'm going to put back, because I think that one is a little too dark. That one's over here. And I'm going to use, obviously I'm going to use it, but I just think it's a little too dark. The coffee is the one that I kind of go over. Really wanted to use this one today, but it's just not drying. Okay, so we have back to the blue. Let's get out my... Do I have any other? I know I have other. I even have ones like this is one big giant stamp that I could stamp as a big giant background. I just don't have a block big enough, so I have to do that. And I'm gonna do it in black. If I can open it. Let's see. Which one am I gonna? I should probably turn it around. This is just gonna be my background. Instead of doing 50 little stamps, we're gonna do one big one and then decide if we want something over it. Start at the top, overlap it. I have some other kind of postally stamp. Yes. Yes, now let's do the other side. And this is just background. I just want it barely there. And thanks to my dry stamps, that's what I got. Barely there. One more time. Let's do the other end. Do the other end. I guess I should do it this way. Otherwise it makes obnoxious noise. Let's see what we got. Okay, so now we have our background. Barely there. I'm not even too sure if you can see it proper, but it is barely there. All right, put that stamp away. That's a cool stamp. That was pretty cool too. Okay. All right, so let's see. What do we want to put over that? Maybe, I don't know what this thing is, but oh, look at. Hold on, let me give my hand. Really? That's really first grade stuff there, Jill. Honestly, no one can say I'm afraid to get my hands dirty, that's for sure. And that doesn't want to come off quite as easy. All right, whatever. All right, I'm just gonna put some of these on, whatever that is. Not sure what that is, but it's on there now. All right, we have this just thick number, and just gonna do it something red and bold. Yep, let's just see anything anywhere else. Maybe just 3. Love red, can't help it. And yet, as a color, like I wouldn't go and buy red shoes or anything, but love red cars and bits of red on my. All right, let's do. What should we do? Maybe a giant 3. Yep, giant 3. Let's close the red. Do a giant 3. Yep. Do a giant 3 over here. Yep. And I think I'll just do. Remember, as these get cut, you're not going to see all the repetition of the same thing. You're going to, it's going to get cut up into pieces. So don't get tied up in thinking they're all going to look the same. All right, let's just see what we got here. Don't want to use anything. that one, but not today. Something stampy. I don't know what this one is, but we're using it. Yep, like it. Oh, that one didn't come out very well. Sideways. Okay. Don't have them where I'm supposed to. Let's try with something with wavy lines. We like wavy lines. Not too sure how that's supposed to go. Does it matter? I don't know if we have a wavy line specialist, but if we do, let me know if it matters. Probably does. Spin it around. Just get some of the lines here and there. Yep, little boop. Yep. Like the little boops. Let's just do a tiny boop. Tiny boop. Good choice. Something small and ovally. Boom. Yep. Boom. See, I think they stamp nicer if you make the sound boom or something. Works. Okay. Let's put this away. And put that away. Good old faithful one last time, because I may want what may I want? Some red stars maybe? Do we want red stars really? Maybe. This one of all of them looks the most postal, so maybe I'll put some blue stamps on there. I mean blue stars. Good choice, good choice. Yep, random. That's the key. Don't overthink it. Random, random. I like the blue randomness. That to me looks more postal than I meant it to look, so whoop, so I like that. Okay, what am I? Oh, that's my blue. So I just thought, if you want to have a play, I don't know how these are gonna last or work in the real world because haven't tried them yet, haven't used them yet. So but I just thought it was fun that you could honestly get out all your stamps and make some of your very own super duper customized, make it your colors, your design for whatever journal you're working on, and have fun with it. And even if you do tickets like this, where's my paper? You can come and then cut it. You don't have to make one long piece that you feel like you have to use as a whole piece. You can make these different tickets, which I'm going to make here. and make them separate like we're making here. If I bring this one down a little bit, I can probably still work in something little, because I would like to use these to stamp on top of the ticket, just to make a stamp on top of the ticket. Well said. Well said, Joe. Alright, and again, the positioning doesn't really matter because we're gonna cut each one separate from the other one, from the next one. So this will fit, but I kind of like, I could probably, yep, that would fit. So I could do one of those. And what else? What does this say? Paris. Well, can't do a travel without a Paris. That's for sure. Okay. And I'll show you what I mean in a second about cutting them. But first, let's get some officialness going here. Again, this doesn't just admissions one here. Then when you want to use just one of them, you just cut it apart, and now you can use just one. Let's say I want this one. Now I can just use that one. Ticket goes that way, and you can add stamping to it. I'm just trying to show you our options. I may do another one of them up here, even though because I'm thinking any of my other ones will fit, so I'm just going to do one more. Oh, I did it in red. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. I could do a black stamp on it. Okay, I think you get the drift, and I could do these all day. That doesn't really help you guys, but as you see, even when using all the same stamps and all the same colors, you can get a fairly different type of look. And for everyone who has flowery stamps and the flowery colors and beautiful rainbow things, you could really get, I mean, the sky's the limit. There's no end to the mix and matching, but I just thought it was a fun idea. And once we start using them, I guess I should put a warning out there. Let's not make too many at first, to see how they work in journals. I know already I'm going to love them, but they may not be everyone's cup of tea. Just remember, when you want to use some, to cut it, because when it sticks to itself or whatever, it's a rough one. But like I said, I stuck a piece here and it stuck to itself on the corner. I couldn't get that off to save my soul, but I could pull this off and it didn't damage my paper, which is weird because it's so sticky. So there you have it. Excuse the fingers. So have a blast. If anyone does this and you want to show it off, please, if you have an Instagram, put it on Instagram and search me out, tag me, Copycat Crafts. That's me, Copycat Crafts by Jill. And tag me. I'd love to see what you guys do. I guess that's it. Might as well stop rambling. Stay creative, and hugs.